African American, other peoples of color are seeking mental health services at a level that I had not seen in the past. I'm really happy about that. When you grow up in a society where you feel and experience a great deal of racism, you tend to be suspicious of services. Sometimes access to health care is done suspiciously or with caution. And I think some of our response to the coronavirus has been that way. We sort of waited to make sure the vaccines were safe. But what I see now is that more and more people of color are reaching for services. For many of us, we've known people who've been ill. We've had to confront decisions every day about going to school, not going to school, going to a meeting, going into the workplace, not going into the workplace, trying to figure out how we're going to make those decisions and adapt. But also we've had this long, enduring period where it feels like we're under threat. Stress is a part of life. When we have to adapt and endure, it's a part of life. So the higher the levels of stress, the higher we should have our coping abilities. Many of us are still trying to keep ourselves safe, adapt each day, find ways of not getting ill. If we or our family members become ill, we're trying to manage their care and make sure they're okay. Sometimes the emotional consequences of stress like this won't come until it's almost over. This is an opportunity to think about what is meaningful and rich, what gives your life a sense of purpose. So we've all had to pause. The question is, what do you want to do with that pause? There's lots of things we can do that help give us a better sense of emotional regulation and control over our lives. We can start to meditate each day. We can do diaphragmatic breathing. We can have a regular course of exercise, which may involve outdoors or indoors, but a way of working on our physical health and well-being. We can start hobbies and activities. Make sure we stay in good emotional contact with important people in our lives. We need our friends and family more than ever.